It's pretty ironic that I was so hard on SatellarKnights in my top 10 because we have a second regional top 8, and 5th place we have another SatellarKnight deck from San Antonio, the 180 person regional. That was basically everyone saying this was a small regional. Well, we had a hurricane storm down here in Texas this last weekend, and basically a lot of people from Dallas did not go. Usually it's over 300 people. So let's get into it. One copy of Effect Veiler. I assume to draw into To Not Be Dead to Masquerade, in case you didn't draw one of your 4 negations. 3 Denebs, 3 Altairs, 1 Uncle High, 2 Vegas, 2 Maxis, and 1 main deck copy of Retlaiating Sea. This is not the worst. I do think if you have been having a lot of problems with decks like Shadows, that it's a very good thing to have in your main deck. It's also able to stop, OTKs like with Instant Fusion. It makes them reconsider what they're going to do. It's a walking macro. It does quite a few interesting things. 2 Forbidden Lance, 1 Instant Fusion, 1 Regeki, only 2 copies of Rhoda. I was kind of surprised by this. 1 Soul Charge, and 1 Book of Moon. Book of Moon is very good. I like it against Burning Abyss. I like it against Winda. It solves a lot of the problems that you can have with SatellarKnights. 1 copy of Mirror Force, 3 Satellar Nova Alphas, 3 Call of the Haunted, 2 Oasis of Dragon Souls, 3 copies of Fiendish Chain, 1 Solemn Warning, 1 Torrential, 1 Emptiness, 1 Breakthrough Skill, and 1 Please Don't Deneb Me Chaos Trap Hole, and 2 copies of Mind Crush. I really like Mind Crush. I think it's always been a very good card. It's very skillful now. How the meta is shaped is kind of, you know what your opponent has and what's coming besides the top decks. So you can really kind of shape out and interrupt plays, and that's the reason Burning Abyss is so good, is it's probably the best at disruption. And SatellarKnights has very capable cards for doing this when constructed correctly. We have 2 copies of Retlaiating Sea, 2 copies of Flying Sea on the side, 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, 1 Dark Hole, 2 Imperial Iron Walls, 2 Wiretaps, 2 Black Horn of Heavens. I'm pretty sure he didn't know about the errata to be putting this in. He got errated in Astral Pack, so it lost its use against Clifforts. 1 Storming Mirror Force, and 1 Maxi. And the extra, we have Norden, 1 101 Honor Arc, 1 Deltaros, 1 Daigusto Emerald, 2 Travers, 1 Cowboy, 1 Bujente Tsukiyomi, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Exciton Knight, 1 Castel, 1 Ptolemaeus, 1 Diamond, and Heroic Champion Ron Gominide. Oh man, I've never said that. So realistically, I am not seeing a Towers out in this deck, and 1 Diamond Direwolf. So I guess if Towers is just already out, this person really doesn't care about that game and just goes to the next game, because there's really no way over it in this deck. I guess the plan is to be preventative with that since you're going first. But man, that is scary. Both of these SatellarKnight decks I did this weekend are not really caring about towers. Well, the other deck had Uria as their out, which is kind of hilarious. So, SatellarKnights being put back on the map. Let's get into Junior Punete's deck profile slash tournament report. I asked for shoutouts and notable rounds. Shout out to Team Yeet. That seems to be a common theme here. Team Airbud, and to all my friends that let me borrow cards and supported me. Also Team Tacos with a Z. Round 1, he played Necros, 2 BA, 3 BA with a Speedroid engine. That sounds interesting. Round 4, Shadows. Round 5, Mermails. Mermails, I heard Miguel Soto was playing Mermails. That's pretty interesting. Round 6, BA, 7 and 8 Shadows. His, he got to play against 3 Shadows. His Retlaiating Sea called seemed to be right. His ending record was X02, so technically undefeated. Probably that was 6-0-2. So huge shout outs to Junior Punete, and great job at the regional, man.